So a lot of people have asked why the titles are like they are, and I guess the titles came through an evolution. The very first title I came up with, because a lot of it took place in Canada, was called Northern Storm, and that just didn't fit the storyline. And then when I added the coins into it, it became 30 pieces. Well, that didn't really fit either. It wasn't eye-grabbing enough for my attention, so that's when I went to the Judas Legacy. And then when I had the other two parts of it, one was about brothers betraying each other, and then the third one, well, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but it wraps up the whole series. The storyline, or the titles came with Cain's Revenge and The Prodigal Son just seemed to fit, so I ran with it. Coming back to comments that we've had, and especially happens when we face readers at trade shows and so on, they come up to me and go, well, I'm not really interested in this, or they look at the description and go, it really doesn't fit that. One of the things that it doesn't fit, and I've got a note here so I can make sure I read it right, is the word apocalypse. Some people think that it's a dystopian post-apocalypse where the world is destroyed. So you get people that don't want to see it because it might be that, and then when they see that it's not that, they don't want to see it. Really, I'm going to read this. The word apocalypse comes from the Greek apokalyptian, which means, according to Wikipedia, it means revelation or disclosure, to uncover. And it's been conflated with the apocalypse in the Bible, honestly, and that's in Revelation, where the world has come to an end, and that's what most people think of apocalypse. I've kind of married the two versions, and when I talk about, when you get to the end of it, I guess, the prodigal son, you will see that there's a lot of corruption, there's a lot of backroom dealing, there's a lot of betrayals at the highest levels, and if that's not apocalyptic in the worst sense, I don't know what is. But it's also, by the time you get to the prodigal son, you're uncovering a lot of conspiracies, and that's where that's come from. So I think apocalypse fits.